beautiful look there at the skyline of Philadelphia, PA. It's the Nationals and Phillies, and it comes your way next. Hard hit toward the gap in left center, and no one's going to get there. It's down for extra bases. And they'll chase this one down now out near the 387 sign. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
And this is the one thing you have to avoid when you're playing against a good-hitting ball club like this. You can't let them get going early and spot them a big lead early in the ball game. They've got the first two guys on base here to start things out, and things can get out of hand quickly. So now he's going to have to bear down against the number 3, 4, and 5
And
hitters.
standing in now is a guy who was such a key member of the Phils' run to the World Series in 2008 and 2009, their former All-Star Jason Worth. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center, and I think that's going to get to the wall as Revere and Bird give chase. And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Already their second double of the ball game here in the first inning. He's not fooled too many guys out there to this point, that's for sure.
Again, a 1-2. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. And he lays off there, 1-0. Strasburg, a full season removed now from the shut him down or don't shut him down saga of 2012. Very good as expected for the Nats last year, although the win total may not have reflected that. He finished 8-9, but with an ERA of an even 3 in 30 starts. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a changeup there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
Fouled back. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Chase Utley waits on deck. Full count pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are two away now.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Here's a hard-hit ball back up the middle. Oh, a reaching try as he knocks it down, but he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that, most likely an infield single.
Boy, what a nice effort out there at short, trying to keep that leadoff man off base. But even if this sticks in his pocket, I don't know if he's got a shot at throwing this guy out. And as you say, that's going to be an infield single.
And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
And a swing and a miss by Howard, and the big guy can't make contact. There's one away.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm gonna swing. No, I'm gonna take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
And the pitch. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. And Worth is under it now, and there are 2 away here.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Dominic Brown will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
If you're going to beat this guy, it's probably going to have to be up. When he's at the knees like that or lower, especially with the fastball, he's tough to hit.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Carlos Ruiz get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. Now a look and a throw back to second, and he'll be back in standing up. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
Boy, that's a really nice play there behind the plate. He doesn't panic. He takes his time and makes the good throw on to first. So score that a strikeout with a 2-3 putout for good measure.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
First pitch on its way from Lee. Ball hit pretty well out toward left center. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it, running it down.
Ian. So the leadoff man set down now for Chase Utley. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Lee ready with the 0-1. Sliced down the line at first. And it's a fair ball as that'll carry him off the first base bag and down the right field line.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He'd retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there. And now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in, and he'll lead off in the Washington 6th.
For the Nationals, third baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the first offering. And here's Lee back to work now as his first pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
The right fielder, number 34, Bryce Harper.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And we'll give you an isolation look at this one from our camera down in the third base well. You'll see he's not looking back. This is a straight steal, and he's into second with no one out.
Runner at second, 1 away. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
This ball's just hit way too hard to think about tagging up and trying for third, so he's just going to have to be happy where he is right there at second.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and stepping in as the first baseman, Adam LaRoche. Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about him. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good, and he looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
And this ball skied in the air out to Span in center. And he's got it for out number 1. Will Nieves has moved into the on-deck circle now, so that means the end for Cliff Lee. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
That's by him for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Now a ball hit back up the middle, and the throw to LaRoche is in time, 2 gone.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Ben Revere will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed, 2-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here, and that's no small feat against this lineup.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-0. Chase Utley will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 3-2 now.
Another tough pitch and a tough call there. He couldn't get him to bite again, so he's worked it from 0-2 to 3-2.
And Utley's able to reach base as he takes a look at ball 4.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight to get his guys a leadoff base runner.
And there is Denard Span. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Span.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Now he goes the other way with a fastball, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And gone! A home run! A solo shot off the bat of Denard Span as the Nats move out in front now, 3-0.
That could turn out to be a real big at-bat here in the top of the 8th. Solo shot pushes this lead out to 3 now, which certainly isn't going to guarantee anything, but definitely a nice cushion to have when you're only needing 6 outs.
The third baseman, number 11,
Ryan Zimmerman will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. First pitch to him. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, not in time. He's in there at second.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
1-1 pitch is in the air now out to left field. And Worth is under it now, and there are 2 away here. A couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning-by-inning recap through the first 7 and change. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Up with the ball is Zimmerman. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Still down 3-0. Ian Desmond will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Ian Desmond.
Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw, and that'll be scored an infield single.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Wilson Ramos will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside, the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And one of the keys to being a good base stealer is the ability to get out of the blocks quickly. Here you can see he cheats on the release just a little bit to get it going early, and that's going to pay off for him as he's able to slide in ahead of the throw. That's just a great jump.
No one out with a runner at second. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases.
Yeah, it's not too often that you see a runner on second bail to score on a double. I think he had to hold up a little here to see if that ball was going to be caught. And by the time he got moving, the ball was already on its way back into the infield.
Anthony Rendon will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. B.J. Rosenberg will be summoned into the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases are loaded with nobody out.
B.J. Rosenberg. Now playing third base and batting in the ninth spot, number 28, Kevin Francis.
And the call's been made for a pinch hitter now as Nate McLouth has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Nate McLouth.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there as there is now one away. Denard Span will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Now this ball lined into right field. That's a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they will not get him at the plate as 2 runs are in, and it's 5-0.
This is a spot where you're asking your leadoff hitter to be an RBI guy, and he does the job here, driving home 2 on the RBI single.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Ben Revere will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Good live fastball there from Soriano at strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
To right field. Harper is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
With the 0-2 count, he was really forced to protect the plate, and you can see this ball's not even in the strike zone, but he chases after it anyway, and he lifts this for an easy fly ball.
Jimmy Rollins will stand in, and he's been quiet today, but you just wonder if that's going to last the entire 9 innings.
But normally it doesn't. But give these guys credit. They've had a plan of attack, they've stuck to it, and they've gotten good results.
On the corner at the knees, 0-1. The win would be Steven Strasburg's here, barring any late turn of events. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
And you know what? I don't care who you're playing. You know, it's never easy to go out on the road and win any game. So that was a great effort by them in
And guys, the Nationals were given an excellent start here by the gentleman you see in action there, Steven Strasburg. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game. So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 5-0. So long from Philly.